Blackberry Stitch is a 4-row pattern. It is available as a free download on our website. Blackberry Stitch is quite a simple stitch. It is unusual in that all the right side rows are purl rows. The little bobbly bits are made in rows 2 and row 4. They're made by MS, make a stitch, and you make 3 stitches from 1 stitch by knit, purl, knit, all into the next stitch. Then you purl 3 together. I have purled row 1. I'm now going to do row 2. That's the border, the garter stitch border. That's not part of the pattern. The pattern always starts with knit 1. That gives you a neat edge to your Blackberry stitch. Now we're going to make a cluster of 3. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, all into the same stitch. Now these next 3 are a cluster that you made 2 rows ago. We're going to purl all 3 of those together. 1, 2, 3. Then make another cluster of 3. Knit, purl, knit, all into the same stitch. Now purl these 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Knit, purl, knit into the next stitch, then purl those 3 together. You repeat this to the end of the row, and the row will end with a knit 1 to give us that nice neat edge. When you're doing the purl rows, you need to be aware that you're doing the 3 stitches that you've made, then 1, whether they were gathered together. 3, 1. Just keep an eye on that in case you've made a mistake. So there's the 3. Now it's 1, 3, 1. You can see how they work. If you've put your knitting down and you're coming back to it and you look at it and think, now, is this a row 2 or a row 4? Because both those rows are the same. You're making 3 and then you're purling 3 together. Well, you look at the first stitch. So you always do knit 1 for the beginning of for the neat edge, but then row 2 starts with make stitches, then purling 3 together, whereas row 4 starts with purl 3 together, make stitches. And if we look carefully at the knitting, this is quite easy to be seen. I've knitted the one that you knit at the edge for the neat edge, and now I'm looking at my stitches to see where they are. Now you can see there's the cluster of 3, there's the 1. There's the cluster of 3 and the 1. And there's the cluster of 3. So this must be a row 4 because it starts with purl 3 together and then make the stitches on that one, purl 3 together. Now, which row is this? Is it row 2 or 4? There's the edge stitch, the knit 1. Now let's have a look. That's definitely 1. And that's the cluster of 3. So that's 3, 1, 3. So that's 1. So I'm going to create the 3 stitches from that one, purl 3 together. Create 3 stitches, purl 3 together. So this is a row 2 in the pattern. I use this stitch twice in the pattern, the textured sampler knee rug, once in block 3 and once in block 10. I first met this pattern when my sister Margaret knitted a little baby pink jumper for my first daughter. Remember, the free pattern is available to download from our website. Thank you for watching and happy knitting.
Here are the steps to download Daphne's patterns and to view the videos on her YouTube channel. Send an email to knitwithdaphne@gmail.com and include the subject Free Download. There is no need for any content in the email. You will receive an automatic email reply that includes 2 links. One is a link to Daphne's YouTube channel. The other is a link to the downloadable patterns. When you click the link, the Knit with Daphne folder with all the downloadable patterns will open. Double-click on any line to open and download the pattern. Double-click on Stitch Patterns to open the folder with the individual knitting stitch patterns. Enjoy Daphne's designs and happy knitting!